Welcome to Miami. Pirates 3, Marlins 3 to begin the bottom of the 8th. This has been a very fun series between these two teams to begin the year. As if you remember on opening day, Kyle Stowers hit a walk-off home run, or hit a walk-off single
and the excitement by all the fans. Look at the kids
to win the game.
Everybody.
As Santana
I
fires
have no idea how on
to
earth
Walkoff.
he made that catch, but that's one of the best catches you'll ever see. And that's
to start off the bottom of the 8th.
Got that natural slice off the bat of the left.
0-1 on Walkoff.
Perfectly.
And did he go? Check swing. He indeed did. Got fooled by the slider.
Clayton McCullough
0-2.
could have gone to his bench and potentially had Matt Mervis pinch hit for Wagaman. He likes Wagaman, though. He likes his bat. He's said that many, many times.
0-2. Walkoff chops this one. Santana's going to be able to make the play over to first for the first out of the bottom of the 8th.
So Santana gets the bottom of the 8th inning. Now there's nobody on and one out. We are still tied. Here's a look at Santana.
Dennis Santana last year, 62 games, 3-1 record, 3.89 ERA in 71 innings, 69 strikeouts to 21 walks, and 4 home runs allowed from Dennis Santana.
Gets up to 99 miles an hour. Just like a lot of guys pitching on the bullpens these days.
And now he'll face Dane Myers, who's 2 for 3 today. Dennis fires. Myers shows bunt.
Pulls back. It's 1-0.
But the cutter missed.
Have been manufacturing runs all day long, taking extra bases, putting pressure on the Pirates' defense, and it continues to pay dividends. And they've been exceptional late.
1-0. Dennis fires, and that is right down the middle for a strike. 1-1.
That was the one that he may have been looking for, but just couldn't pull the trigger. Pull 85 mile per hour, get me over slider. Marlins have scored 5 runs in the 8th and the 9th innings in the first 2 games.
Swing and a miss at that low fastball, blew it by him at 95 miles per hour.
After the 85 mile per hour
is now
pitch, which was a breaking
1-1. 1-2 actually. Dennis fires a slider.
Just missed low. It did.
That misses low. 2-2.
That's the pitch that so many catchers are able to steal these days. And the way that Bart pulled that ball up is the exact same way that every single catching core in big leagues is doing these days. Just trying to steal strikes. Now the 2-2 from Santana.
Myers swings and misses at the slider in the zone. That's a strikeout for the second out of the bottom of the 8th.
Get free MLB.tv with T-Mobile. Redeem today at T-Mobile.com/MLB. Get yourself T-Mobile. Get yourself the app.
Now up to bat
like
for Miami.
Top half of the inning.
Their 6-hitter.
Nobody on and 2 out for Derek Hill, who's 1 for 3 with a double and an RBI this afternoon.
Dennis fires. Hill fouls off the first pitch.
Run as he hits a cutter foul. It's 0-1.
And Derek Hill calls timeout.
Well, if it's a battle of the bullpens, which it is, you'd have to give the upper hand to the Marlins, at least initially through the first 2 games of this series. Back end for the Pirates has not been very good. Neither has the bullpen in its entirety.
Inside slider. 1-1.
Marlins had themselves a dramatic walk-off win on Thursday. We might be headed back in the same direction again here today.
1-1 pitch. Swing and a miss.
96 right
at a fastball right by him in the zone at 96, and it's 1-2.
Calvin Fauché is loosening in the bullpen for the 9th for Miami. Got a handful of save opportunities. This one wouldn't constitute unless
the 1-2 pitch. Swing and a miss, strike 3. Dennis gets Derek Hill to chase a slider outside of the zone, and we'll go to the top of the 9th, all tied at 3 here in Miami. We'll be right back.
Welcome back to Lone Depot
Welcome back to Miami, Lone Depot Park. All tied at 3 between the Pittsburgh Pirates and the Miami Marlins. As we begin the top of the ninth, let's see what will happen here.
They continue to battle back. Incredible defense that they've prioritized, and they're in a position with Calvin Fauché coming in to hold it here and then win it in the bottom half,
which is exactly what they need to accomplish.
So new pitcher
Calvin Fauché
for the Marlins
has got to do his job at making sure he limits this Pittsburgh Pirates team to getting out
Calvin
in the top half of the ninth
Fauché.
without any runs. In 53 2/3 innings last year, did not give up one home run. Not one.
And he
It's amazing.
Fires a high sweeper to Adam Frazier.
Perfection last year with the cutter.
1-0.
And the cutter was one of the best cutters in all of baseball.
Galvin fires a fastball inside. 2-0 on Frazier. Adam Frazier was a Royal last year. In his second stint with the Pirates, last time he was with Pittsburgh, he was an All-Star back in 2021. 2-0, Calvin fires, and Frazier goes after that pitch into right, and that's foul.
He was much better on the road for whatever reason than he was at home. Everything I've ever heard. Many enjoy pitching here at Home Depot Park. Pretty friendly for a pitcher. You know, the other thing I've always heard, they love the mound. Pitchers love this mound. It sits nice and high out there.
And last year, left-handers hit 247 against him. Right-handers 246. So not a big difference there.
2-1 the delivery.
2-1 check.
Nearly got him.
Appeal, he didn't go. It's 3
Frazier
balls
almost
and a
went. He did check his swing, and it's 3-1 on Adam Frazier.
He hasn't.
Calvin Fauché got to figure out a pitch here to get Frazier to swing and miss,
off the bases,
or get him out. 3-1 pitch. Call the strike for the fastball. Clip the corner.
Yeah, he did.
And now Fauché's telling the dugout, yeah, I think that was strike 3. It was not.
Hey, we get 3 in this league, son. Throw another strike.
Full count. Calvin fires, and Frazier fouls that ball.
There's that car at 91 miles an hour. He shapes that thing perfectly.
Just reach it, yank him at the back of his neck there, get a little perspiration, get a little sticky on that baseball.
Full count.
Payoff.
Calvin fires. Frazier grounds that ball down. Past first base for a foul ball.
Nice play.
Stay with it.
Yeah.
And the count stays
Frazier's
full.
1 for 3, struck out in the second, grounded to second in the fifth, and singled the left field in the 7th.
Full count offering.
Again, the 3-2.
Did he go? He did! He got him looking. Called strike 3 on a cutter at the top of the zone, and Calvin Fauché has a strikeout to begin the frame.
Frazier thought it was high. It's a good pitch.
It's quite the job to battle back after it was 3-1 too. Here's Isaiah Kiner.
Now up to bat for the Pirates is IKF, the bottom of their order, as he takes a curveball for a strike, 0-1. IKF goes after that pitch and fouls it off, 0-2.
Don't make any mistakes here, 0-2.
IKF with 2 singles on the day and a stolen base. He's 2 for 3 this afternoon. 0-2 pitch. Calvin delivers. And that ball's fouled back. We'll see another.
Derek Shelton's got Valdez, Rodriguez, McCutcheon, and Pham on the bench. He is not yet dipped into that bench here today.
0-2. Calvin fires. That's an outside fastball for a ball. 1-2.
A lot of excitement to be had in the first 3 games of the season here for the Marlins. Some tightly contested contests.
Calvin misses with that cutter, and the count is all tied up at 2.
Fauché will tug at his cap one more time, and he unloads on a 2-2.
The 2-2 pitch.
IKF.
IKF doesn't budge.
That's good.
It's a sweeper that misses the zone.
He makes
3-2. Count is full.
Does IKF. Not a lot of power, but he does put the ball in play. He's been really good at shortstop the entire series.
Full count pitch. That's inside for a walk. And IKF is the go-ahead run at first base. And he is very fast. He can steal.
He had a strike rate of just 60% last year. That was the second lowest among National League relievers. He was constantly battling trouble.
Right.
Marlins fans,
and now the top of the order for the Pirates.
Into the new Marlins Legends Hall of Fame tomorrow afternoon. Arrive early for a special pregame ceremony.
Their leadoff man
exclusive Mr. Marlin baseball card bobblehead. Get your tickets at marlins.com/tickets. Maybe his son should go right in with him after that catch.
That's right. It was a beautiful catch.
Now a pinch hitter for the Pirates. It's going to be Andrew McCutchen with a man
Andrew
first and one away.
Will pinch hit for Pittsburgh here.
Bay, who was 0 for 4 with 3 strikeouts.
And McCutchen swings and misses at the first fastball in the zone, 0-1.
In the ninth, tied at 3.
The 0-1 pitch.
Runner bluffs.
McCutchen takes a strike on a cutter that was painted on the edge of the zone by Calvin Fauché. Really nice pitches from him.
Nothing McCutchen can do with that. McCutchen had 20 homers last year, drove in 50 in 120 games for the Buccos.
Check over at first. IKF gets back in time.
Tanner Falefa stole second in the 7th. The Pirates have been running wild on the Marlins, and you got to wonder if we'll put them in motion. The count is 0-2 on McCutchen.
0-2 pitch on McCutchen, all tied at 3 here at the top of the ninth. One gone. Here's the pitch.
That's
high fastball, 1-2.
But Tanner Falefa has been a little jumpy over there at first base.
I was watching him on that last delivery. He has been jumpy over there. It looks like he's entertaining the thought of maybe trying to swipe a bag. He's maybe trying to pick a breaking pitch.
1-2. Swing and a miss, strike 3. That was a very nasty sweeper by Calvin Fauché. And there's 2 down in the top of the ninth. Sweeper, not sweeper.
And McCutchen swung right over the top of this one. But great location, ball on the outside black.
Very good pitch by Calvin Fauché. A great pitch.
The leadoff spot for the Pirates today, 0 for 5 with 4 strikeouts. Here's Brian Reynolds.
And McCutchen couldn't believe
You got to
it.
be careful with him.
Here's Brian Reynolds.
Work around him because
he's 1-3. Check over at first. Did he get him? No. It was close.
First, as soon as IKF took that big old hop off the bag.
And Tarek Brock, first base coach, asking the first base umpire.
Ooh, he actually might have.
Ortiz, is that a balk move? He thought maybe that was a balk.
And now, Calvin will try and go after Brian Reynolds. Checks on IKF at first.
Position with Reynolds at the plate.
And delivers. And that sweeper
blocked beautifully by Fortes. He was one of the best in the business last season at doing that.
Absolutely. Unselfishly gets down, keeps the ball in front of him.
He blocked 90.
2 down, top of the ninth. Runner on first. That's IKF. 1-0 on Reynolds. Swing and a miss at a cutter at the bottom of the zone. Really good pitch there by Calvin. And the count is all tied up again at 1.
If you are a pitcher, you don't mind missing in the dirt.
The 1-1 pitch. Swing and miss again at the high cutter. And now it's 1-2. Calvin Fauché, 1 strike away from getting his boys back up to bat for maybe a walk-off situation. Reynolds calls time and will try and extend the inning for the Bucks.
Fauché's thrown 22 pitches in the inning. He comes set from the belt and a throw.
Another
first.
throw over to first.
Reynolds chokes
IKF
up
gets
on
back
that
in
bat.
time.
He chokes up on that bat quite a bit.
And if Calvin tries to get IKF
Hard to strike
again,
out, isn't it?
IKF is immediately
All
awarded
he's trying
second.
to do is just put it in play.
The 1-2
1-2.
offering. That's outside, and the count is all tied up again at 2 apiece.
Another bluff from Kiner Falefa at first base.
It's been a long inning for Fauché. 23 pitches, which means he's only going to pitch one frame.
Count
2-2. Calvin delivers, and Reynolds fouls it off.
Reynolds does not give up on those breaking balls. I mean, he started off the plate. It looks like a ball initially, but he doesn't give up on it. He's able to foul it off at the last moment.
3 runs, 7 hits.
2-2. Reynolds battling Calvin really well here. This is a really good at bat.
And again, Fauché.
Here's the pitch. Outside, IKF goes, and he's safe. He steals second. His second stolen base of the afternoon for IKF.
Now Kiner Falefa's at
And
second
now,
with 2 outs.
one
A
hit
pitch up coming to Reynolds,
gives
another
Pittsburgh the lead.
look. He pitched a throw on.
As Fortez's throw was offline, Xavier was just
Did he get it before that left foot got on the bag?
I don't think so.
was just behind it. He could have got him, but the throw was a little bit on line.
Now the count is full on Reynolds. Base hit would give him the lead. Outfield comes in.
Here's Calvin.
3-2.
Reynolds delivers it right to Xavier. He'll throw it in.
This side is retired.
And that is it. In the top of the ninth,
A chance to win it after this.
the Marlins can win this.
Imagine yourself in a
We'll be
new
right back.
Toyota.
Stowers is set
Welcome
field
back to
for the
Lone
bottom of the
Depot
ninth
Park
inning, and one of
for the bottom of the
fights
ninth.
that
All
have
tied
in
at
store for us
3.
this afternoon.
And the last time it was all tied here at this ballpark. In the bottom of the ninth, Kyle Stowers walked it off on opening day.
They got to him in the 8th.
new pitcher for the Pirates, Colin
A defensive
Holderman,
change for the Pirates.
is in
Andrew McCutcheon out. Tommy
to
Pham
face
is replaced in and left.
Kyle
Colin
Stowers. How
Holderman
ironic.
is in to pitch for the Pirates.
And Stowers goes after the
Stowers
first
just
pitch
got
and
a
fouls
splitter
it
that
back,
he liked, and he
0-1.
sent it foul right back
Tommy
to the screen.
Pham
Good
now
pitch.
replaces
Good
Andrew
swing.
McCutcheon. He's out in
The
the
numbers on
outfield.
Holderman last season: 55 appearances,
Colin
3 wins,
Holderman,
6
55
losses,
games,
and a
3-6
real
record,
tidy 0.16
3.16
earned run
ERA in 51 innings.
His 0-1 to
0-1
Stowers.
pitch.
That's
Stowers
hit foul.
fouls it
Boy,
off.
He had
It's
98
0-2.
to hit that time. Quickly, 0-2.
He got beat the other day on a couple of breaking balls. One to Myers, one to Otto that were off the plate outside. I have a feeling today, Kyle, he's going to use that fastball a little bit more. He's got 98 as far as the velocity is
Kyle
concerned.
Stowers calls timeout.
We're not going to get beat with that
0-2.
sweeper.
Yeah. And Liam Hicks is now out to the on-deck circle, ready to pinch hit for Nick Fortes.
Oh, 2. Outside, fastball for a ball, 1-2.
Bottom of the order due up for the Marlins here in the ninth.
1-2. Stowers rips this ball for a base hit in the right.
Hit for Kyle Stowers to start the frame.
Now let me ask
And he'll
you,
stop it first for a single. The winning run is on first.
Hicks to bunt.
That's a great question, Rod.
Because we know Fortes can bunt.
They're going to ask
And
Hicks
now-
to come to the plate, and now the question would be, to me, if you're going to let Hicks pinch
They're gonna
hit,
pinch
you're
hit
probably not going to ask him to
Liam
bunt.
Hicks
We'll see your point.
for Nick
Absolutely.
Fortes.
Fortes has got the capability to do it. Well, Liam Hicks made his major league debut yesterday and became the youngest position player Rule 5 pick ever for the Marlins to make their debut.
That's exactly what Clayton and Carson are talking about
Yeah.
right now. What do we do? Do
What would
bunt
you
him here?
do?
I'd bunt. I'd go for the win, me personally.
Now, the one thing about Hicks, remember, he is an offensive type of catcher. He's still a very good defensive catcher, but he's got the ability to handle the bat, and they obviously know that, and maybe they will ask him to drop it down.
Outstanding piece of hitting, meanwhile, by Stowers, who continues to have an impressive start to 2025.
He's having a great start.
He doesn't steal bases.
Here's Holderman.
They're looking for the bunt.
Liam Hicks.
He's not showing bunt, and he watches
And
a
the
fastball,
fastball
that's
goes
outside.
outside,
Fortes had
1-0.
7 sacrifice bunts in last season.
That had to lead the club.
Yes, it did. Led all the Major League Baseball. He also led all the baseball in attempts. But it's up to Liam Hicks to get the job done, whatever that may mean here in the bottom of the ninth. His heart must be racing.
1-0 pitch. Inside, going for second is Stowers, and he steals it.
Now what do you do?
Well,
Kyle Stowers with a huge swipe of second base, and the winning run is in scoring position for Miami.
He's got to hit something to the right side of the infield to get him over to third.
Now Hicks has got a golden opportunity. He was robbed of his first big league hit with Keller on the mound in the second inning yesterday. Line one right back up the middle.
1-1 on Hicks.
Hit. It was caught.
A hit wins it.
1-1. He's not bunting.
That's an outside sweeper. It's 2-1 now to count.
A huge hole. Should he go in that direction? I know you want to move him over by going one way, but he can definitely hit the ball in that direction and score. Pham in left field does not have a strong throwing arm. The only arm in the outfield that's strong right now is the center fielder.
Hicks rips this ball right to the second baseman, Frazier, and he flips over to Triolo for the first out of the bottom of the ninth. But the good thing for the Marlins is Kyle Stowers got to third. And with one out in the bottom of the ninth, the game-winning run is 90 feet away.
Nice job by Hicks. The young
And Colin Holderman
getting the job done.
will have to face the number 9 hitter, the son of Mr. Marlin, Griffin Conine,
Because if you do put
who also made a ridiculous catch in the top of the 8th to rob a home run.
He puts the ball in play. So if you're thinking about maybe a strikeout, this is no disrespect.
So Mr. Marlin Jr.
pitch to him, or they may walk both of them.
can
You
walk
never
this
know.
off for Miami.
By the way, Kyle Stowers, a rather unassuming customer in the stolen base department. That was his first career stolen base.
Well, I brought it up.
And that was Kyle Stowers' first career stolen base
They forgot about it.
this inning.
That was gutsy by Stowers, and now he's at third.
And that was
One
a
out,
huge
bottom
stolen
of the
base,
ninth
a
inning,
huge
tied
moment
at
in the
3.
game.
Now Griffin Conine,
And the Marlins
after his
can win it
heroics
here
defensively,
with
the
Griffin
Heat has a
Conine.
chance to win it.
Already one walk-off win this year.
And the infield is in for Pittsburgh.
Here we go.
Looks like they're going to pitch to Conine.
Holderman
Here
throws.
it is.
Griffin grounds this ball. Frazier throws to home. He's out. He's out. They got him.
Take a look. Did he get that foot down in time before the tag was applied? And they are going to take a look at it, Rod. This was really close.
Well, Clayton McCullough had already signaled they were going to take a look at it. They were coming on contact.
So the
even though
Marlins are going to
was
look
in.
at it.
Miami's challenging the outcall at home plate.
We'll get a
This
couple of looks.
is a challenge
You do have a lane
for the
violation
Marlins.
potentially to worry about. Although I think about that when the infield is
So
drawn
let's see.
in, there
Joey
cannot
Bart
be a lane violation at
catches
the
the
plate.
throw from Frazier.
So that is out of
And
the equation.
he's
and I
out.
think he's out. But
He
there
is for
cannot be
sure
a
out.
contra violation here because the infield was drawn in. So the only question is, did his foot get down in front of the tag? It's really close, Rod. The call on the field was out.
And if this stands as it was called, what a huge defensive play by Adam Frazier.
They decided to pitch to Conine. Had they gotten him
And
out, they
if
would've
this is
definitely
not ruled a
walked,
walk-off,
Edwards with the
they
runner
do
on
have
third.
Griffin at first base,
Stowers came on
and
contact.
Xavier will come up for the Marlins, their shortstop. They're really promising shortstop.
They're looking at it. They're in the bottom of your screen. Right at the bottom of your screen, you can see what they're looking at.
So
they can
Bart
sync up
catches the
some of
throw,
these views.
Stowers
Ben
comes
May was right on
in,
top of
Bart
it.
catches it,
Nice job
Stowers
of
comes in,
receiving the
and
ball.
yeah, he's out.
A lot of catchers reach out
Just
for that ball
barely.
and then try to get back to make the tag.
What a tag by Joey Bart, and what a throw by
He's
Adam
out.
Frazier.
Yeah.
He's
In
out.
fact, the more I look at it, the more I think they're just going to confirm it. I think Ben May was all over it.
After review, the call on the field stands.
Yeah.
The runner is out. Miami will lose their challenge.
Stowers is
That
out.
doesn't really mean a
The
whole
call on
lot
the field
because in this
stands.
situation,
Miami
you
has
always
no
try
more
to
challenges.
initiate
But they can still win this game.
Stowers is
It's
out
going to be a
at the
lot
plate.
tougher, though.
High chop
2 outs
off
in the
bat.
bottom of the ninth.
Conine doesn't get the job
After
done.
Stowers
And now here's Xavier
gets
Edwards.
caught trying to win it.
By the
And
way,
now,
that's a couple of
the
really
Marlins
nice
will go to their
defensive
top of
plays
their
by
order
Frazier at second.
with a runner at first. It's Xavier.
Backhand of
who
the
will
one
try
ball off the bat of
and
Hicks
win
that
it
was hit hard.
for Miami.
And then that high chopper, an off-balance throw to the plate.
Perfect throw.
Yeah. So here's Edwards with Conine at first. Hayes
Here's
is
Holderman.
in third. Missed
Outside fastball. 1-0. The 1-0 to Xavier. Swing and miss. And a low sweeper got him to chase. And the count is all tied at 1.
Steady diet. That's what you get when you've established yourself as a good fastball hitter.
1-1 pitch. Missed outside again. 2-1 now. Two-one pitch. Xavier goes after that inside fastball. That was in the inside part of the zone, and it's 2-2.
Extra inning affairs last season.
As he fouled that one off. Marlins down to their last strike in the inning. Holderman delivers. Misses again on the splitter, and the count is full. On deck for the Marlins, 3 and 4, Otto. Having an amazing offensive day for the Marlins.
He has been running. Well, Lopez.
And now the runner's going to get.
Here we go. The count is full. The pitch. It's a walk. Holderman misses again with the sweeper. And the Marlins have 2 on in the bottom of the 9th. And coming up to bat is Otto for Miami to try and walk it off as the game-winning run is at second base in scoring position. It'll be a righty-on-righty matchup between Holderman and Otto. Otto has 2 career walk-off hits. His last was an RBI single on June 19th of last year as Otto fouls off the first pitch.
Good cut on that sinker at 95.
Oh, 0-1 pitch. Otto swings and misses at the low sinker. And it's 0-2 now.
Bad intentions, and that was a filthy pitch.
Yeah, it was. His sinker looked like a strike until it got in the hitting zone. He swung right over the top of it.
The 0-2 pitch. Holderman fires. Outside fastball.
Otto got a
That's
base
1
hit
and 2.
against Holderman a couple of days ago. It was a breaking ball off the plate outside. He simply poked it to right field. Holderman has not thrown him that same pitch as of yet. Everything has been hard.
Lake
95 and above.
Bashar is in the bullpen for Miami.
Otto
Otto grounds this ball, and it's going to be thrown in by IKF to Triolo in time, and we're going to extra innings.
Imagine yourself.
Top of the 10th, here in Lone Depot Park. Pirates 3, Marlins 3. Let's see what this has in store for us. Liam Hicks replaces Nick Fortes here in the top of the 10th, and Lake Bacher comes in for Miami to pitch.
Runs on a hit in an inning and a third.
11 strikeouts for Bacher last year, 4 walks in 10 games for the Fish. And the first batter that he has to look at is number 15, O'Neal Cruz. And they simply put him on first base. How about that?
And as a little refresher, remember
the
you've
Pirates
got the ghost runner that starts the inning at second base.
We'll have 2 runners on as Brian Reynolds is placed on the second, and the Marlins intentionally walked O'Neal.
Not the most fleet of foot.
Nor does he bunt, I don't think.
Right. He hits the ball on the ground. You
And
might have yourself a
they'll
free
try and
double
set
play
up
and
a
out
double
this inning.
or maybe, if they're lucky, a triple play, as Joey Bart will be the leadoff batter for the Pirates here.
Against Bart, and apparently they've decided that Bart is not going to bunt, so he is backed up to his normal position.
Marlins walk Cruz
Here we go.
intentionally. Fourth walk today, sixth this
Lake
season.
fires the
Bakker
Bart.
facing Bart,
And that
first pitch
sweeper is down
misses
low for a
Bart
ball.
has been sitting on breaking balls all day. Both of his singles have come on off-speed pitches.
1-0 pitch.
That's
Bart
a
goes
ground
after
ball.
that
Down to
one.
shortstop.
Xavier gets it to
Six.
Otto. He'll throw it to first in time. Double play. The connection of Xavier and Otto gets the double play
Great pitch. By Bakker.
started
Foremost, bottom of the strike zone, this breaking pitch. He gets the
and
ground
completed.
Ball. Take a look at Xavier.
As
Takes a
Bart
little
grounded
time
it
getting the ball
right to
over
Xavier,
with
he
the
knew it
slide
right away
here by
too. Double play.
Cruz.
Flips it to Otto in time. Otto fires it, and Wagaman catches the high throw to complete the double play.
2 outs.
Lake fires
Here is
to Jack Sawinski
Who watches
as a
that
sweeper
misses
goes
low.
low
That's
for a ball.
Your
1-0.
meal ticket to getting out of these innings and extra innings with the ghost
Reynolds
runner at
is
second.
on
You
third.
get a double play, it's doable.
So the
but
go-ahead
more
run is
often
90
than
feet
not,
away.
That run at second has been scoring league-wide.
Lake fires. That's an inside splitter. 2-0.
Cruz did not try to break up the double play, or is that just the way the game is played?
I think that's the way the game is played. Now, what I have had, and now they're going to walk Sawinski. To your point, there was absolutely a time where Otto Lopez would have just
been
been
in left
barrel
field.
rolled or would have been behind the left field wall. No doubt. No doubt. When we get to the bottom of the 10th inning, it'll be Otto Lopez. He'll be the ghost runner and the place runner at second.
We have an intentional
So
walk.
now
Key
first and
Brian
third with
Hayes
2
comes up
outs.
for the
Marlins
Pirates.
prefer to face Hayes.
And
a first pitch
that's a
sweeper
strike.
hits the inside corner for a strike.
Sweeper inside corner.
He likes to try
1-1
all the other way,
on Key Brian.
and he does it with authority on many occasions.
0 for 4 today is Key Brian. He's got 2 groundouts, a flyout, and a fielder's choice. 0-1 pitch
Takes
upstairs
off.
for a
Let him
ball.
Go another stolen base.
And Sawinski steals second,
You could go
and there's
defensive
2 in
difference
scoring
there,
position
even though there was no
for
attempt.
Pittsburgh. They must have
But that's
intentionally
neither
walked
here
him
nor
while he's
there.
looking at the Xfinity race.
Unless he gets ahead.
1-1 pitch. And that shot up to second. Otto's got it. He'll flip it to Wagaman, and that'll end the top of the 10th. The Marlins have another chance to walk it off. We'll be right back in Lone Depot Park. Welcome back to Miami. All tied at 3, bottom of the 10th. The Marlins can walk it off.
Lake Bakker just worked around all sorts of trouble in the top of the 10th.
For the second time this season, and for the second time against the Pirates. New pitcher for Pittsburgh, it's Joey Wentz.
27-year-old lefties on for Pittsburgh.
And Wentz, no starts, 1-2 record, ERA shade over 4.5. Pitched 67 innings last year for Pittsburgh. But you're right, just a
Let's see who Miami will
well-managed
put
inning by Clayton
on to
McCullough
second base.
and his bench
It'll
coach,
be Otto.
Carson Vitale.
All right. Otto Lopez is the runner at second, and the Pirates are not even going to think about it. They're going to intentionally walk Jonah Bride.
And Jonah Bride
And now
intentionally
Eric
walks,
Wagaman will be
and
the
the
batter.
Marlins will have 2 on
He's 0 for 4 today.
to start off the bottom of the 10th.
But his first big hit
And
has
Eric
been over
Wagaman, the
fish.
former
Could be a
Angel,
huge one here.
And
will
I'm
come to
guessing
bat
that the size of Wagaman
for the
will tell
fish.
everybody that bunting is probably not part of
Here
this
we go.
game.
Wentz
Not
versus
at all.
Wagaman
Certainly
to start the
Sean
10th,
Hayes, who's back
the bottom
in
of the
third
10th.
if he squared around. First
Pitch.
pitch from Wentz.
And that cutter, check
Cutter
swing,
missed. It's 1-0.
didn't go. 1-0.
Wentz pitched in parts of 3 seasons with the Tigers before they placed him on waivers, and the Pirates selected him last September.
The 1-0
Lefty
offering.
delivers.
Swing and a miss. Got Wagaman to chase the inside cutter, and it's 1-1.
Lopez can really run at second base.
The 1-1 delivery.
1-1.
And Wagaman breaks his bat. That's right to Key Bryant. Throw over to first. Safe. So they get one.
Double play ball. The business end of the bat went flying.
And
now the
that
Marlins
moves
are
the
really in
winning
position
run
win
to
it with
third
first and
base.
third and one away.
I thought he had a chance to turn it over. I mean, Shelton's going to look at it. He wants to make sure, especially in extra innings. But I thought that it was a really close
Let's see, is
play.
this
We'll
going to be
take
a
one
double
more look
play?
at it.
Yes.
Pittsburgh is challenging the safe call at first base.
What do you think after one look?
Well, it looks like he's out.
I agree.
Foot's
What
in
a
the air.
huge double play this is going to be for Pittsburgh. He's out. The throw beat him by a step.
Even though Wagaman did the right thing by hitting the front part of the
Eric
bag.
Wagaman is indeed out.
Like he was out too.
As
He had his head
Bryan
down, he
flipped it
crossed
over
the
to
bag.
second. I'm not sure if that was IKF or Adam
That challenge is
Frazier
gonna take
who
very
was
long.
there, but they got the
He
out
can
at
run a little
second,
bit for a big guy,
and he
but he
threw it
didn't
over
have
to
enough in him
first,
to beat out that
and
double play
Triolo
ball.
caught it just
Nice
in time.
firm feed by the third baseman Hayes to the second baseman Frazier. It was a firm
That was
feed.
indeed Frazier at second.
That was quick. Here it is.
After review, the call on the field is overturned. The runner is out. Pittsburgh will retain their challenge.
So Pittsburgh wins the challenge. They retain it.
Myers will have
Wagaman
a chance
is
to
out.
be a hero.
Well,
A
you wonder if
huge
they'll want
double
Dane
play
to
turn,
go after Hill.
but they
Depends
still
on
have the winning run
which
90
one they
feet
want to
away,
face.
although there is 2 outs.
Myers has a pair of
Otto.
doubles, a run scored today.
At
Hill
third,
is 1 for 4.
Dane
He had a big
Myers
RBI
can
double
walk
in
it off for the
6th,
Marlins
big
right
poison.
here.
Lopez on third base has to make sure that if that ball goes in the ground that he can score. He's been
Here
throwing
we
a lot
go.
of breaking balls down.
Chance to win it right here.
Wentz fires. Myers fouls off the first pitch.
He's not waiting around, is he?
Why would you? Got a good pitch to hit, missed it.
Yeah, look at him. He knows it.
Again, if you're Lopez, you got to get a good secondary. If he bounces one of those breaking balls, Wentz, you got to be able to score.
The 0-1 delivery. Taken for a strike
Nobody's looking.
right down the middle. And the Marlins are down to their last strike in the 10th inning.
In the top half of the inning with a chance to win it.
Wouldn't shock me, Kyle, if he came right back with the same pitch because he took the previous pitch. They may think he's looking for a breaking ball.
Myers in a hole. It's
The 0-2
nothing
pitch.
at 2, and the pitch
Myers
is blown
fouls
in the
that
air
one
down
off.
the right field line and foul.
And he'll
At the
see
end of the bat,
another.
he'll make sure it's still okay to use. So he just saw the curveball. Now what?
Got to be ready for the fastball and adjust to the breaking pitch. Can't do it the other way around. There's no way.
The 0-2 pitch.
0-2.
Wentz fires. Myers fouls it off.
He was a little tardy, but he was sitting on that fastball. Good stuff right there.
94, 95, 83, back up to 95 again. That's a good left-handed arm right there.
And again, the 0-2 from Wentz on the way to
0-2
Myers.
pitch.
And Dane
Myers fouls
tips it at the
that
plate
back.
to stay alive.
And he'll see another.
Just got a piece of that cutter. That was the first cutter that he's seen. That looks more like a slider, doesn't it?
It does.
Said it was a cutter. It's probably a slider. But it got just enough of it. So the Marlins have a little more magic in them.
0-2 the pitch. Myers grounds it right to IKF. He'll flip it to first, and it's in time. And we'll go to the 11th.
Tied at 3. Come back for more.
Still tied at 3.
Imagine.
Intervening and Jeff Nelson anxiously
Welcome back to
awaiting
the
their
top
turn
of the
things
11th.
here.
Pirates
So we've
3,
got more baseball to play.
Marlins
Free
3.
baseball.
Lake comes back out for Miami to do another frame.
And Lake Bacher wants a little bit of more. He had to walk a couple guys.
We'll
got
see
a double
who
play ball and a
Pittsburgh
ground
puts out
to
on
get
second
of the 10th
base. It's
inning
Ke'Bryan
unscathed.
Hayes.
It is Ke'Bryan Hayes, the place runner at second, and Andy Rodriguez
Here we go.
will be the pinch hitter
Andy Rodriguez comes in.
at the plate for Jared Triolo.
As
This is the Triolo spot.
Lake
Bacher's
misses.
first missed. It's 1-0.
on that first pitch. 1-0.
Rodriguez started the first 2 games of the series.
Lake
at
fires
first.
to Rodriguez, and that's
Slow
ground
roll
ball.
back to
Lake's going to
Bacher.
come over. He'll
Got it.
flip
Runner
it
goes
to
to third, one
first
away.
base. Wagaman for the
That's
first
good as
out.
a bunt for
Yeah.
Rodriguez, runner on third. Now
But that moves over
Totally agree.
the winning, the go-ahead run to third base.
And now the question is,
Ke'Bryan
can
is now
Lake
at
Bacher
third.
once again work his magic? In 7th.
Up to bat for the Pirates now, Adam Frazier.
Infield is in for Miami. Adam Frazier's at the plate. He's 1 for 4 with a run scored.
He can really handle the bat, too.
Lake fires a sweeper for a strike, 0-1.
Barker also has that split finger pitch. He grips it just like that every time before. He puts the ball in his glove.
The 0-1 pitch. Swing and a miss. A nasty sweeper by Lake. And it's 0-2.
The Marlins have a sensational outfield defense and 3 extremely strong arms out there right now, should there be a shallow fly ball.
Well, they're all playing shallow. That much I can promise you.
0-2 to Frazier.
The 0-2 pitch. Frazier grounds that ball. Here's Xavier. Run scores. They get the out at first. And the Pirates take the lead on an RBI ground out from Adam Frazier.
He had a really good break off of third, able to score. Edwards did the right thing by throwing the ball to first base to get the out.
2 outs in the top of the 11th. The Pirates take the lead.
Hayes. He was off as soon as the ball went down, and the high chopper allowed him to score with the head-first slide.
Will be an unearned run charged to the ledger of Lake Bacher. So now nobody on and 2 out for Isaiah Kiner-Falefa.
So IKF now comes up to face Lake.
Stowers and Hicks to the plate.
2 outs, top of the 11th.
Bottom half of the inning.
Inside slider for a
just
ball.
missed inside to Kiner-Falefa, who's 2 for 3 today with a walk and 2 stolen bases.
He's had a good series.
He has.
I mean, he hasn't knocked the cover off the ball. But
1-0 pitch. A sweeper that just misses below the zone. 2-0.
Played really good defense.
Yep.
Pitch. Misses again.
I don't know for sure the
That's
exact number,
3-0.
but age 30, which he is. He's probably one of your older starting third basemen in all of baseball. I mean, because the shortstop position is basically a bunch of young kids these days.
Absolutely.
The 3-0 delivery from Lake. That's way up high. And a 4-pitch walk for IKF.
Consecutive out of the zone to Kiner-Falefa.
And the order turns over to the top of the order.
Pham, who came on and replaced Andrew McCutcheon.
Tommy Pham
for G1 Bay in the 9th.
Will have his first at-bat of the evening right now.
Don't forget about Falefa. Just don't allow him to steal another bag. They've been running at will the entire series.
Lake fires. Ooh, really good sweeper for a strike. 0-1.
Pham was on base 3 times last night. He was 0 for 5, but on base 3 times. Stolen base, run scored. He was all over the place.
Check over at first.
Base 3 more
IKF
times
gets back in time.
in the opener on Thursday. So actually kind of similar to Isaiah Kiner-Falefa. Again, he's not tearing the cover off the ball, but he's constantly on base and just causing issues.
Yep, contributing.
Yep. 0-1.
Lake fires a slider
Nothing at 2.
in the middle of the zone for a strike. 0-2.
Marlins will have plenty of speed at second in the 11th with Myers, with Hill, Stowers, and again Hicks due up. 0-2 to
The
Pham.
0-2 pitch. Pham fouls that ball off himself. And he'll see another.
Both sides really digging into the bullpen here. Bacher is the 5th reliever of the day for Miami after Bayosa went 4 1/3.
Oh-2 delivery. Up high. And Pham now fighting back. It's 1-2.
20 pitches now for Bacher.
The 1-2 delivery. That's called strike 3. Lake gets Pham on the splitter, but the Pirates take the lead. We'll be right back from Miami. Welcome back to the bottom of the 11th. Joey Wentz will stay in for the Pirates, and he'll try and close it out. Pirates in the lead by a run now.
There hasn't been a lack of excitement over the
Adam Frazier
first couple of games, has there?
hit an RBI ground out last inning.
The Pirates hit the last 3 days, and there's another
Let's
one today.
see what the Marlins can do. Can they extend it to 12 innings, or can they walk it off?
Win this ball game.
We'll see what they can do.
Here we go. Derek Hill is the batter for the Marlins. Wentz fires a cutter in the dirt. 1-0.
And the first offering misses low, and it's 1-0. Andy Rodriguez, who pinch hit in the top half of the inning, is in at
The
first.
runner at second base is Dane Myers.
Wentz is still out there for the Pirates.
Wentz has got a decent fastball. He's got 95, 96 with that heater. He's got a nice little breaking pitch.
1-0.
Joey Wentz delivers to Hill. Swing and a miss. On a cutter inside and low. 1-1.
Good feel for that pitch. Looks like a fastball coming out of his hand and stays on plane in the strike zone until the last possible moment. Then that ball darts down and in to the right-handed batting Hill.
Derek Hill calls timeout.
Last second. Wentz in the bottom of the 10th intentionally walked Jonah Bride, got Eric Wagman to bounce into a 5-4-3 double play, and then Dane Myers bounced out to short to end the inning. Clayton McCullough and Carson Vitale talking it over. Now, if you're the manager and you're thinking about this situation, are you simply trying to tie it to prolong it, or what's the course of action?
Well, you tie it first, and then you think about winning it. But first,
The
and
1-1
foremost, you gotta
pitch.
tie it.
1-1.
Hill grounds that ball right to keep Brian Hayes, and he'll flip it over to the first
By
baseman,
the third base umpire, Chad Fairchild.
Rodriguez, but it was called foul.
It's not. It was in front of the bag, wasn't it?
I thought it was. It's the home plate umpire's
Wow.
call usually.
That's, wow.
Before
That
ball
looked
gets
fair.
past the bag. Well, yeah, ball in front of the bag.
That was really close.
That's close.
I'm
Looks
not
fair to
convinced
me.
It was foul, but
The
there was
Pirates
no
do have a
argument in the
challenge.
Pirates dugout. Not that anything was going to be done about it, but oh my goodness, Rod, that looks.
It was called right away, too, by
That was
Fairchild.
called right away.
Yeah, there's nothing you could challenge, and Shelton's argument wouldn't go
So
anywhere.
1 and
but
2
boy, that was
now
close.
on
1-2.
Hill. And Hill shoots that one foul. He'll see another.
It keeps you honest with that 95, 96 mile per hour fastball. He throws lots of breaking pitches, but you can't sit on a breaking pitch. You have to stay ready for the fastball because he's got a pretty good heater.
Marlins trying to tie it or win it here in the 11th.
The 1-2 pitch from Wentz.
And
Hill
swings
fouls
around
that
the
cutter
foul.
off.
Been a nifty at bat
That
so
was
far
very
by Hill.
low.
He's off to a nice start, 2025. He's batting 300, a couple of extra base hits. Defensively, he's one of the best center fielders in the game. Talking a little strategy there with, who would that be? Didn't get a good look at the face, but Clayton McCullough was talking to someone in the dugout.
The 1-2 offering from Wentz. Hill fouls that off. He's battling.
And somebody else, too, a player.
Or right below.
Conan, I believe it is.
Line's at the bat rack. Liam Hicks.
Liam Hicks.
Who hit the ball hard, actually, a couple of innings ago. I wouldn't say he got robbed, but Frazier made a nice backhand play and a ground ball. Derek Hill is battling. And again,
1-2
the 1-2
offering.
from Wentz.
Hill hits this ball into right. It's, oh, Sawinski couldn't make the play. Here comes the tying run. Or no.
Myers will stop at third.
Myers
He was
stops at
indecisive
third.
between
It's
second
going to
and
be a
third base.
single
As soon as he saw the ball hit the turf, he took off
for
for third. So a base knock for Hill. That's a great
Derek
advance.
Hill.
Sawinski come up.
And the runners are at the corners with nobody out. So the game-winning run and the game-tying run are on base. The Marlins are 90 feet away from tying it, as Sawinski was just a step behind.
Which he should do. But had Sawinski come up and fired to third base, he may have had a play.
So now first and third with nobody out. A perfect
Here's
chance
Kyle
to tie
Stowers as he hits it right to Wentz. It hits him. The game is tied.
The game is tied.
He's hurt, man. That ball smoked him. He is hurt. He could not get up and find the baseball.
Stowers with a game-tying RBI single. And now we come to check on Joey Wentz.
Kyle Kyle Stowers is on fire to start the season. How
What a
impressive
start
is
to
this?
2025 for Kyle Stowers.
Right now, because I doubt very seriously that he's going to be able to continue. But we'll see.
As that ball got Wentz, and he immediately hit the deck and did not get up in time to fire the ball, and the Marlins easily tied it, and they have runners at second and first base.
Everything positive the first 3 days with this club.
Let's see if Joey Wentz can
Take a look at
continue.
this. 109 off the bat, keep in mind.
As Stowers hits it, a comebacker, it gets Wentz. Ooh.
Inside right knee.
But look how long he stays down.
Right
I
in
didn't
between
even
the
think about
knees.
going to find the baseball.
Oh, yeah,
He
right
got
on
a
the
good spot.
knee,
He
his
could've
right
stayed there. Look
leg.
at him. That's
His
his
right
foot,
knee
too.
is where it got him. That was 109 off the bat. Oh. Myers easily scores. And Hill stops at second.
He's a tough one.
Yeah.
And Stowers
He's a tough guy.
ties the game.
Well, here we are in a very similar
a
situation
RBI
again.
single.
I guess we could bring it back up. Now that you're tied in the 11th, would you again try to ask Liam Hicks to
Tim
bunt the ball? They did
Meza
not the first time around. Is this
Is in
situation
the
any
bullpen
different
for the
you?
Pittsburgh
Yeah,
Pirates.
no, not really.
Okay.
Not any different for me.
We are now all
Got
tied
left out
again
of the mound, though. That's
at
one of the
4.
biggest differences.
Nobody
So this
out.
may be a situation
2
where
runners
they'll
on for Miami. The
because
double
it's
and
lefty on
triple
left.
play ball is in effect.
Well, Hayes is going to play in at third. See right there.
But you got another lefty in the on-deck circle.
And now the catcher Bart's
Jake
going to
Hicks.
step out in front of the plate, hit that pitch count device, and make sure that his middle infielders are on the same page what they want to do here.
What do you think? You think Munt?
Oh, the Pirates think so. I don't know. I really don't know what to think. I thought maybe they would last time. Maybe they
Jake
will now.
Hicks up
left-hander,
to bat
maybe.
for Miami to maybe win it. Wentz
He is
delivers.
showing bunt, and he pops
Hicks.
it in the air to Hayes at third, and there's one away.
He tried to bunt it. It popped up, and Key Bryan caught it.
Don't forget about his catch in
That's
the
the
eighth.
first out of the 11th.
Maybe that's exactly why they didn't have him try to bunt the ball in the ninth. It's not an easy task to
So
complete.
now, Mr. Marlin
So
Jr.
here's Griffin.
He may as well win
Griffin
it.
up to
I
bat
agree with
for
you.
Miami.
He saved it in the 8th. Can he win it in the 11th?
We're going to honor his father tomorrow. We can honor him today.
Maybe even tomorrow.
Wentz fires a cutter,
Honor
low and
one.
away, 1-0.
Catch up with Pops tomorrow.
Griffin Conine's father's going into the Hall of Fame, Miami Marlins Hall of Fame, tomorrow.
He's turning into it if he comes through right here.
They'll
He's
honor him
already come
tomorrow.
through in a huge
Can they
manner.
honor his son today? Let's see.
And the pitch to him.
1-0 pitch.
It's
Griffin
foul.
fouls it off himself. It's all tied at 1.
He gets a base hit here. You're going to remember it as the Conine game. There's George Soriano loose hit.
In the bullpen
In a
for
hurry.
Miami
Yeah.
is George
With a purpose.
Soriano.
He pitched 2 innings, didn't allow a hit or a run, 2 walks and a strikeout on Thursday.
He had a good spring, too.
The 1-1 offering. Griffin rips this ball to right. Sawinski's got it. Will the runners tag? No, they don't.
The last 2 balls.
2 outs in the bottom of the 11th. And the Marlins order turns over to the top, and Xavier will come up for Miami.
The effect McCullough gave on left-handed batters during spring training, it's paying off.
It is, you're right. Even if it's not paying dividends right now, you're absolutely right. The way that they're hitting the ball, very impressive.
That was 107 exit velocity off
Runners
Conine's bat. Just a frozen
First and
rope.
second.
I'm sure
Hill at
he's
second.
disappointed, but he's
Stowers
gotta
at
shake it off
first.
because that was a beautiful piece
Xavier
of
at the plate, trying to
Here's
win it for the
Xavier Edwards, the
Marlins.
6th man to bat.
2 gone
He's gonna get a break
in the bottom of the 11th.
Right man to have
Let's see
up
what
at the
happens
right
here.
time with 2 outs.
Wentz delivers.
Edwards lays off
A
a
curveball that catches the
breaking
corner.
pitch, but that's a
0-1.
perfect pitch.
He said he died up all day. Guys that have good plate appearances, guys that are good fastball hitters, and he's a good fastball hitter.
Xavier's got a double, a walk, a run, and an RBI.
Just trying to
He's
get him
one,
off
he's
bat.
1 for 3 today.
That's what you're trying to do with Edwards, and that's why they're throwing him so many curveballs.
0-1, Wentz
Edwards
pitches,
swings,
Xavier
carves
fouls
his
it
foul.
off.
It's quickly 0-2. You've got all the speed in the world.
And
at
the
second
Marlins are
base.
down
It
to
really
their
doesn't
last
matter
strike.
where the outfielders are going to play.
In the bottom of
If
the 11th.
Edwards finds grass in the outfield anywhere, Hill's going to score from second because he can absolutely fly. We'll go back and retouch second, get a big healthy lead. The 0-2 pitch from Wentz to Edwards.
0-2 pitch. Wentz fires. Xavier
And misses at a curveball.
waves and misses at a curveball in the dirt, and will go to the 12th inning, all tied at 4 now.
When I was in
Welcome to the top of the 12th. New pitcher for the Marlins, George Soriano, comes in for Miami.
Will come your way tomorrow afternoon at 1:40 on the mound for Miami. It'll be the season debut of Max.
We are now in the 12th inning between the Pirates and the Marlins.
He was drafted by the Marlins.
This has been a very fun one.
For Pittsburgh will make the
Here
start for the Pirates.
Looking forward to watching Max Meyer.
At Lone Depot Park.
We had seen in the previous 2 years up here with just a fastball slider. Now he's got a sweeper, he's got changeup, he's got much more weapons now Meyer does.
All right, so George Soriano is
George Soriano comes into the game.
12. Remember, these two teams played at 12.
Last season, 22 games, 1-1 record with a 6.7 ERA. Soriano fires to Reynolds, and he swings and misses at a slider in the zone. 0-1.
And he is a very good veteran base runner.
Tommy Pham is the base runner on second base to start the top of the 12th.
Edwards plays behind him at second.
Soriano fires and misses with that changeup outside and away. We're all tied at 1.
Just go there now.
Because he's not going to hit.
Stay there in front of Reynolds.
He is not going to hit. That's why they're pitching to Reynolds right now. Because they're going to walk him.
1-1 the count. Reynolds swings and misses at a really good changeup by George Soriano. 1-2 now. That changeup was lethal on that one.
Really good changeup. Sandy
Pulled the string on Reynolds.
Cabrera's got a good changeup. Yeri Perez plus changeup.
Soriano had a Reynolds, a ball and 2 strikes.
1-2 offering. Reynolds rips it for a base hit into right field. Is Pham gonna go? He is. Here comes the throw. Got it in time. What a throw by Dane Myers in right. Tommy Pham out at home. Dane Myers cuts him down.
Professional career as a pitcher. So he's got a great arm out there. Take a look at this.
Reynolds got it by Otto and Wagaman. Myers picks it up, throws it, and gets it right to Hicks just in time to get Pham at home. What a play by the Marlins and Dane Myers.
Is currently constructed right now. This is one of the better outfield defenses in terms of arm strength in baseball.
No question. No question.
And up to bat now for the Pirates is O'Neill.
Aggressive send. And here's O'Neill.
Ooh, what a change up there. 0-1 on O'Neill.
You have first base occupied, so it makes the decision.
That had a lot of movement.
You don't want to put the go-ahead run
3
at
walks,
less than 2 outs.
an intentional walk out of those 3, a run and 2 stolen bases for O'Neill. He's 0-1 on the day.
They've been walking him all day.
Soriano fires. O'Neill fouls that one off, and it's 0-2.
Is there anything to being walked all day long, not being ready to hit in this situation? You just feel like you just haven't seen anything to hit all day long?
No, I think he's ready, but that's a great point on your part, though. Because you would think the guys would think, well, maybe they're not going to give me anything all day to hit, but he swung at that last fastball like he knew it was coming.
Just thought maybe not nearly as engaged as you usually would be on a night that you're 3 for 4 and ripping the cover off the baseball. And we'll see. He's behind to the count now, no balls and 2 strikes. And the pitch from Soriano.
Soriano misses inside with a changeup, and it's 1-2.
Real good 0-2.
Double play ball is in effect here for the Marlins.
Their fastballs on 0-2 pitches because that's the pitch that you're usually least going to make a mistake with. You can make a mistake with the changeup and a breaking ball, but your fastball you usually don't make mistakes with it 0-2.
The 1-2 pitch. Soriano fires and gets O'Neill to chase the changeup below the zone. 2 down in the top of the 12th.
Outstanding feel for the changeup.
What a strikeout by Soriano.
He just turns it over, and he swings right over the top of it.
It's a gutsy pitch from Mr. Soriano.
And up to bat for the Pirates,
Come on
their
now,
catcher,
you get 'em
Joey
here,
Bart.
a golden opportunity once more to win it in the bottom half of the
Here's
inning.
Soriano.
As
Bart
Bart
swings and misses at a
good
slider at the
Soriano
top of the
slider,
zone.
and
0-1.
comes along with a little shoulder shrug there. I think the right-hander's feeling himself out there on the mound right now.
Oh, this is
Don't hang
an
him a
hour
breaking
long.
ball.
Holy crap.
It's the last thing you do. Don't hang him a breaking ball.
The 0-1 to Bart. Bart shoots one for a base hit into right field.
Reynolds is going to stop at second.
Reynolds stops at second, and Bart with a knock. And there's two on in the top of the 12th with 2 outs.
If Bart has seen 25 pitches in today's game, Kyle, 20 of them have been off-speed pitches.
And George Soriano will now face the lefty, Jack Sawinski.
He's only seen 2 fastballs all day.
Oh, my goodness. How many pitches?
I don't know if it's up to date, but it was 16. But everything was breaking ball, to your point.
Here we
Here's
go.
Sawinski. He's 1 for 4 with a double, a walk, an RBI, and a stolen base.
All tied at 4, 2 on with 2 out.
I know Liam Hicks says,
And
"We're
now
hold on him."
Liam
Back to
Hicks
the conversation
is going to
with
come out
Joey Bart.
to see
First
George
baseman just got
Soriano.
another base hit on the breaking ball. Even if that's the game plan coming in, at some point in time, you've got to at least show him a fastball or 2 to get him off of the breaking ball. He's had such great swings at those breaking balls all day because he knows he's going to get it.
Right.
And then you put yourself in a situation where now you got to pitch to Sawinski, and he's had a good day.
Two on, 2 out. Top of the 12th.
And on base twice.
Here's
RBI
the
double
first
all the
pitch
way
to
back the
Sawinski.
first.
And that
Good
clips
sinker
the
from
edge of the
off
strike
outside
zone.
corner.
And if you're
0-1.
Sawinski, because you've been watching,
Really
you
good
know,
movement on that
ultimately
sinker
what
from
pitch
Soriano.
wants to get to, and it's that changeup. You know that beyond a shadow of a doubt, you're going to get at least one of them.
Sawinski rips that ball right to Otto. He'll flip it to Wagaman, and that ends the top of the 12th. And the Marlins will get another chance to win it in the bottom of the 12th. What a defensive gem play by Otto. We'll be right back from Lone Depot Park. Welcome to the bottom of the 12th. We're all tied at 4. Marlins, Pirates. New pitcher will come in for Pittsburgh. Oh no, Joey Wentz will stay in.
He didn't allow a run in the 10th. He allowed an unearned run in the 11th with a place runner scoring.
And coming up to be the place runner for the Marlins at second, it's Xavier. And now Otto can win it for Miami. Never mind, they're intentionally walking Otto. So Xavier and Otto, the shortstop at second base for Miami, will be on second and first to begin the bottom of the 12th inning. Up to bat for Miami, it's Jonah
They
Bride.
got 50 stolen bases on the base pass right now from a season ago. 31 for X and at least 20 for Otto.
Righty, Wentz fires. A fastball for a strike. 0-1. Really good pitch there by Joey
Bride
Wentz.
came up big last year in so many occasions with runners in scoring position. A lot of those with the runner on third, less than 2 outs, but he came up big.
0-1 the pitch. That 50-50 ball, it's called a ball. And the count is all tied at 1.
Shallow, understandably so.
These guys are getting a second look at Wentz too, so that plays into the Marlins' advantage.
1-1 pitch. Wentz fires. Bride rips that ball. Caught by the ball boy. What a catch by him.
Look at it. It's like, what do you think? I got it all the way.
Yes, sir. Everybody else is dunking. He's saying, "What are you dunking for?"
Look at it.
Watch it.
I got you.
Yeah. It's a cool customer.
And he does a bow. Gotta love the ball boys and ball girls over on the third and first base lines.
Jonah lays off.
That curveball
in the dirt. This
is
a
in the
Bride
dirt.
Specialty.
2-2.
Last season, he averaged about 4 1/4 pitches per plate appearance. That was tied for 14th highest in Major League Baseball among hitters with at least 241 plate appearances. He knows how to work an at-bat and a plate appearance.
Slow heartbeat. He's got a slow heartbeat.
2-2.
Wentz fires. Bride shoots that one foul.
Off to the right.
The one thing that has to happen here, if you're Xavier on second and Otto on first, anything on the line, you got to make sure you're hitting back. You don't want to get doubled off on a line drive.
Wagaman on deck. Bride
2-2.
for today, looking for a base knock.
Wentz delivers.
And he swings
Bride
again
fouls
to
that one
foul
off.
The Marlins dugout.
With the lead that Lopez is getting off of first base, even on a ground ball in the infield, I doubt very seriously if they can get the ball to second base before he can get there.
Another 2-2 pitch. Bride hits this ball into right center. It's off the glove of O'Neal Cruz. Is that going to win it? Xavier stops at third. The bases are loaded as it was hit to right center and off the glove of the center fielder O'Neal Cruz. And the bases are loaded for Eric Wagaman with no one out.
Anybody could get to it, but then I thought better of it. I forgot that Cruz was out there with that world-class speed.
Oh,
he got there.
Just off the glove of O'Neal, he didn't look it in.
Xavier Edwards with really good base running. He got back and he was going to tag up. I mean, he's watching halfway. Now he's going to tag up. And now he's getting to third. And that's really the only place that he can go get to third.
So the bases are loaded
That's an
for
E8
Eric
O'Neal
Wagaman
Cruz, whose defensive
as
struggles in
O'Neal
center field continue.
gets called out for an error.
They don't win it now. We'll be
The
here
bases are loaded.
all night. Eric Wagaman's going
No
to
one out. In the bottom of the 12th, as there's a mound visit for the Pirates going on. Tim Mesa still warming up for the Pirates.
Another lefty's going to come into this ball game. The Marlins have the bases loaded with nobody out here in the bottom of the 12th inning. And Derek Shelton's also going to bring a couple of more men out of the ball field here. And
is heading into the clubhouse. We're going to get a pitching change here in Pittsburgh, or I mean in Miami for Pittsburgh. Valdez looks like will come in for the Pirates. Welcome back to the bottom of the 12th. Bases loaded for the Marlins. New pitcher in for the Pirates.
O'Neal Cruz looking in. Derek Shelton was pointing out, I think O'Neal Cruz thought he was supposed to come in to be the fifth infielder. Jack Sawinski's been taken out of the game, and Manuel Valdez, who was recalled from AAA Indianapolis yesterday, is going to come on and play. He is the one
so
just
the Pirates have 5 infielders in. Manuel Valdez is now in for Pittsburgh. Eric Wagaman up to bat. Tim Mesa, the new pitcher for the Pirates. And that sinker's high, ball 1.
Keep in mind, with a 5-man infield, the infielder that you bring in, you don't have to pick or choose a side. They're going to play Wagaman to pull the ball, but if Valdez wanted to, he could play right up the middle.
But the shortstop and the third baseman have to play
1-0 pitch.
Sides, just
outside
like the
sinker.
And the first baseman.
2-0. Marlins can win this with a walk.
Wherever he'd like to go. That is Valdez. He's a really good defender.
If you're Wagaman, you're thinking about one thing, get something that you can get up in the air deep enough to get sacrificed.
2-0 pitch. Wagaman hits it. It's going to be thrown home. It's out. They get the force out at home. The bases remain loaded.
Adam Frazier has saved the Pirates' bacon here a few times today.
Adam Frazier with another crucial defensive play. And this game remains playing.
Stay down.
It was Rodriguez.
Nice off-balance throw by Frazier.
And up to bat now for the Marlins is Dane Myers.
And now Derek Shelton.
Derek Shelton is coming back out.
Well, he's going to put maybe Valdez or Frazier or somebody. Maybe Frazier is going to go to the outfield. And now he's going to use a traditional 4-man infield with an opportunity to turn a double play and somehow Houdini themselves out of this inning.
rain just spilling all over the place out there.
Yeah, I think that's Frazier. He's gonna go to right field.
And Adam Frazier, who's been playing second all day.
Kind of interesting too. They could have left Sawinski in the game and just had O'Neal Cruz come into play as an infielder, but his defensive issues last season, obviously, I would imagine, it's probably a big reason why Shelton said, no, we just want you to stay in the outfield. He cannot be trusted on the infield. Frazier's going to go to left.
And Frazier goes to left.
Pham is going to go to right.
Pham to
The
right.
batter is Dane Myers. Again, this is still an incredible opportunity for the Marlins to win it, but they're having a hard time busting through the door here.
Here's the pitch. Myers takes a sinker for a strike, 0-1.
Called strike.
Dane has had a good day on the offensive end and on the defensive end. 2 assists today, 2 doubles.
He's been very aggressive. The 0-1.
0-1, outside sinker for a ball, 1-1.
I was a little surprised he didn't go after that first pitch. We've seen him so aggressive all day long on that first pitch of a plate appearance.
Just got to keep it off the ground. Do the best job that you can, trying to get the ball elevated into the outfield.
1-1 pitch.
Ooh, baby.
Sinker for a strike. 1-2.
1-2.
Really good pitch by Tim Meza. He can get this strikeout here on Dane Myers. The Pirates might just find a way to get out of this jam. Derek Hill on deck.
The 1-2.
1-2. Myers shoots that foul. One-two, Meza fires to Myers. Myers shoots it foul again.
Hanging tough. Crowd is on the edge of their seats. 1-2.
Meza fires. Myers hits this ball to right. Is that going to go? It hits in the warning track and out of the ballpark. It's a walk-off ground rule double for Dane Myers, and the Marlins win in 12.
What a game Dane had today.
What a win for the Marlins, their second walk-off victory of the weekend. It was Kyle Stowers on opening day. It's Dane Myers tonight. Thank y'all for watching. See y'all later. Harvey out. Peace.